Hello, friends. We're here with another exciting installment of Euro Truck Simulator 2. We are here in Munich in my lovely Scania truck, and we are going to Hungary. And in Hungary, we will be delivering cod fillets, the delicious fish, of course. The Hungarians, they're really mad for their cod. So, today this is a thrilling journey to be able to take the essential life nutrients of the cod to the great and glorious Hungarian people. And what a day it is in Munich. Look at this beautiful, beautiful, wonderful day. Stop at the red light. We are not in a hurry. Middle of the day here. Now we have a... Oh, no, slow it down. Friends, it's been a while since I've come to you with Euro Truck simulating action, but come on. Move it on. Yeah, let's go. Yes, it's been I've had to take a bit of a hiatus because I'm off to a terrible start. I've hit the wall. Look at the lovely inside of the truck here. Oh, get back on the road. What am I doing? Oh, friends, yes, as I said, I've had to take a bit of a hiatus, and the reason for this is that my profession, my job at Allied Trucking has taken a turn. It's become more. What do we have here? Driver at JobNet. Perhaps I should be inquiring about this after the cod delivery. But Allied Trucking, it was difficult. I was in an open carrier with some beautiful Bristol apples, and leaving Munchen, as the Germans say, and delivering these apples. And I had stopped at a red light and really enjoying some classic Tom Jones music, and a pack of school children raided my apples and were eating them and then throwing them at the elderly. And they stole several hundred, and really they took it out of my pay, and I've had to work the extra shifts to pay off the apples, and not something that I really was. It's the honourable thing. I lost the apples, but there has to be contingencies in place. They can't have the apples in an open carrier. This is just such a treat for the children, and you can't blame them. The apples are delicious, and perhaps they're not getting the nutrients they can at home, and you can blame the EU for that. I was a supporter of Brexit. The Oshfart. Here we go. Slow it down. Look at these lovely cormorants and pink berry flowers, and just the German countryside, known for its thrilling wildlife and landscapes. And let's slow down here and really take it in. Beautiful moments here in the countryside. This is what trucking's about. No one on the road, just me and my Scania truck. You're always in luck if you're in a Scania truck. That Volvo just speeding along, typical Swede, not a care in the world. That appeared to be an American Mustang, car not commonly seen on the German streets, but I guess they're popular here too. Salzburg, Innsbruck, Praha. Oh, I feel like I'm in a Dickens novel, exploring the Dickensian wildlife of the great German countryside as we approach the East German Alps. What a thrilling treat this is to go from Munich to Hungary. I don't believe I've had a transportation. And the cod fillets, I'm sure they are absolutely delicious. As many of you know, the fish and chips combination is one of the thrills of the English lifestyle, and that with tea, and of course the age-old debate: milk before water or water before milk. And frankly, I am in the milk always comes afterwards. Germany, as you know, is making progressions to become a completely self-sustaining power state, so all renewable energy, and you can see evidence of this in Euro Truck Simulator 2. They are very progressive, head with the times, with these powerful structures of electric grids and really exciting and thrilling things. And of course, another setback that I've had is mother has taken a turn for the worse. She's been drinking more, and the beatings have become more frequent. And while she's an old woman, she's quite spry for her age, and the slippers come off and other things come off, and it gets messy. And frankly, the only escape I have is the world of Euro Truck Simulator. I'm regrettably still a swinging bachelor, and on that note, I remember some years ago my estranged brother Thomas had invited me to his bachelor party in Hungary. So this is somewhat revisiting the old stomping grounds for me, and of course Hungary, the sex tourism capital of the EU. And look at this beautiful river here, and German architecture. Look at this classic Freudian structure of the bridge. But in Hungary, we were there in Budapest, and with Thomas and some of his ragtag friends, and they are a raucous bunch, to say the least. And we encountered some difficulties with the locals because my comrades there, while I am not a big fan of the libations, we did indulge, I must say, and some of my my amigos there were really gone off the rails, as the French would say, and they were quite handsy with the local prostitutes, which apparently they don't mind, but when you refuse to pay, as some of the lads did, then we had to encounter some of the local more unsavory characters of the Hungarian underground brothel scene. That was it was trying times, as I remember being whaled around by a fellow whose name was impronounceable, but I introduced it to me afterwards because he realized that I was one of the goodies. I was one of the good ones. I was not harassing the women in the brothel. I've crashed something. Ooh my! That's these crash vehicle offenses have really, they've taken a toll on me, and as you know, the profits have been slim pickings, and I have to say the accuracy of the Euro Truck Simulating tour world has echoed in my life with Allied Trucking, as I frequently have. Look at this beautiful German rivers, once flowing with the blood of the soldiers on the Eastern Front of. Oh, look at this smart car! Oh, some German police of the Polizei have stopped likely a very offensive speeder, so keeping the German roads safe, of course, for all of us. And as you can see, I'm enjoying a very reasonable pace here, 90 kilometers an hour. That's what we're limited to. We don't like to push the boundaries of Euro Truck Simulating. No. We set examples for the youth, because if the youth do not have anything to look forward to and look up to, then then chaos and anarchy commence, and we have the proliferation of the hip hop music and drug cultures of that particular demographic. What do we have up here? Some sort of kite party. Those planes or kites? I think they're kites. What is this? The birds! Of course they are. Why would people be flying kites here? And look at the scenery, the attention to detail of the mountains here. I've spent some time in the German Alps as when I was in boarding school for that year, and the assessments psychologically had me in the camp up in the Alps, and a very, very friendly professor there was, took a kind liking to me, Professor Fritzl, and I remember the cello was particularly Moorish, but ultimately I think I came out of it a stronger man, and really, I mean, that's all you can hope for as a young boy in boarding school, away, sent to the Black Forest with nothing but a rucksack of old Tintin books and your imagination, and then the locked in Fritzl's basement was of course interesting, but not something I enjoyed. But nevertheless, look at this scenery. Just, I mean, is there nothing better than the nature of Europe? I mean, some would say that the Amazon, or some of these Alaska or Iceland would really be the proverbial bee's knees, but for me it's always southern, western, and eastern Europe, because that's the breadbasket, the wheat fields, the rolling hills, and the beautiful flowers of the German countryside. Nuremberg, of course, famous for those speeding offenders. Not speeding. A police officer he's going significantly faster than me, of course, and yet I'm the one being reprimanded. Some of the details in this. There we go. This is difficult. I've learned my lesson, though. You slowed down on the curves. That's not where you make up the time. You have to keep things slow, and oh my god. How does this work? There we go. Oh, the cod has made it. Beautiful. And look at the haystacks there, and of course the telecom towers of Telkom. It's a big German conglomerate of the telecom industry. You can't see it quite yet, but there it is in the background of the beautiful haystacks of Germany. And I must get back on. Got to make the quota. Get back on the track. 45 kilometers on an autobahn. What am I doing? I've really lost it. And of course, again, a problem that has, this is why the game, the simulator here is one of the great achievements of mankind, because I've used this to improve my my driving abilities at Allied Trucking, and many of the problems that I suffer in this simulator are the ones that I deal with in my day-to-day life at Allied Trucking, such as, again, another speeding offense. There was a week at Allied Trucking where I was in the hole, but the Polizia are getting me, of course, but what am I supposed to do? I have to make the quota. Another loan installment. Do I have a loan? It's paid. Heavens. This is, just the money's going out the door. Story of my life, eh? But, it's the moments like this, driving into the mountains, that you really start to appreciate the finer things in life, such as the world of Euro Truck Simulating, and the new updates have come, and they are spectacular. The detail and the graphic work and the touch. I mean, the Scania truck, nothing better. You can't compare this with a Renault, some such French truck. I mean, the French, what have they been known for in trucking? Nothing. Losing cargo, of course. But the Scandinavians, they really are. The Volvos, the Scanias, I mean, you can... What do we have? Sun builders. Building materials in there, of course. And that's exciting, probably going to Hungary to build additional brothels for the local women. Many of the women in Hungary are employed in the sex tourism sector, of course. A big part of the economy, about 80% of the gross domestic product comes from the sex tourism industry, and frankly, we've all contributed to it. I mean, look at that lakes, just, oh my god, gonna hit the gas truck. Quality. Done it. I am the master of the border crossing. There we go. We're coming into Hungary now. I wonder if we will be going past the old hunting grounds in Budapest. There we go. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow it down. There we go. $1 fee. My employer has paid it. Wonderful. At least one more thing not coming out of my paycheck. Thank you, Theresa May, that twaddle, for tax reforms that have not helped anyone. Someone has hit me. Not my fault at all. Continually am being absconded. What is this? The harassment I've gotten immediately in Hungary is similar to the harassment I got last time. Look at the castle up there. Mansion villa. Oh, that would be the dream to live up and just enjoy my days playing the Euro Truck Simulator with my Fraulein Helga. Of course, I've often fantasized about being with a strong German woman who would envelop me in her voluptuous bosom and tell me that the world will be all right, and I am okay the way that I am. We all need that validation as a man, the strong woman to take charge and help you lead a life and set an example really for the home. I mean, what could be better? What is love? And to me, it is a bosomy German lass named Helga. I think of her milking the cows, creating butter, and scolding me for my impish behavior. Oof, I'm getting hot under the collar thinking about these moments. But alas, the British women have not taken a kind liking to me, especially. They're not so receptive to the world of Euro truck simulating. I met even a woman at Allied Trucking, Jackie, the receptionist, and it took months of working up the courage to say hello to her, despite seeing her every day. And I shared with her my passion for Euro truck simulating. And look at the fence over here. They just keep the boulders. I mean, these attentions to detail are really what makes this game just completely worthwhile for me, because those details are satisfying on a level that no woman could possibly satisfy you. Another toll road here. Look at the lovely multicolored cars heading into the Hungaria, so for the mafia to get the imported German cars at reasonable prices. Of course, the embargo still exists. 20 euros. Good heavens! But back to my story about Jackie. And I approached her and I complimented her scarf, which was a taupe color, and I said that it was fetching on her. And of course, that was later. What? Who continues to harass me? The Hungarian people are the worst. They continually just beat me up and destroy my truck. I mean, is this the way to treat a valued contributor to your economy? Well, I suppose they don't see it that way. The imperial oppressors bringing in the high tariff goods, exploiting the working class. But Jackie, I complimented the scarf. She was not receptive, and then I figured that the moment to introduce my love of Euro truck simulating perhaps would 500 bloody euros. Would this cockamamie police? You take it. Oh no. I've done it. See, this is the problem with me. Even in the world of Allied trucking, I get hot under the collar and the ramming begins, and that's never good. Frankly, I'm quite surprised I still have a job after my antics, but under the socialist regime in current England, which I don't agree with, but it has provided gainful employment for men like me and many of the young men in Britain that don't seem to have the economic way. Look at these lumber, forestry industry, another great forestry truck simulating. Well, not quite truck simulating, but forestry simulator, where you could use the big forestry equipment to harvest and cut and refine the wood. Is satisfying beyond belief. But Jackie, I mentioned my love of Euro truck simulating, and her reaction was dismal. She just laughed and said, has any woman ever? The words that she used, I won't repeat, but she implied that has any woman rogered my tallywhacker? And I was honest with her, because I believe in the sanctity of these German cars. Look at the colors; they've really done it. An IKEA up here, IKEA truck as well. We are really enjoying the Hungarian countryside. She asked me about the tallywhacker rogering, and I was honest. I said that I'm saving myself for the correct woman, despite the prostitutes in Hungary, which I really didn't grow up fond of. But it was an erotic time in a young 28-year-old man's life, discovering oh my God, these Hungarian drivers, they're out for blood, I tell you. We have a quick, sharp left turn here. Jackie will have to wait with this story as I concentrate fully on mastering the apex and heading off to Budapest. Ooh. What do we have here? Slow it down, you... These ones are just driving mad. I mean, it's the only word for this sort of behavior. It's just absolute, utter madness in Hungary. The drivers are... There's no civilization. There's no Eastern Europeans. Yeah, it's a different breed out here. They really are the descendants of Mongols and bizarre creatures with their large foreheads. And I really admit that, you know, the love between farm equipment, oof, that's the one for me. Get on one of those. Any woman would be mad for a man with farm equipment. Oof. And that's the type of woman I'm interested in, one who sees the value and respect of a decent minimum wage job working on a farm with the big machinery, mastering and taming it, and running the earth with your heavy equipment. Ooh, what knickers wouldn't fall for those words, eh? You know what I'm talking about, lads, and I'm sorry for the vulgarity of my female audience, although the analytics suggest that there are very few female viewers, but very few viewers in general, but the ones I appreciate, the fans, you know, the ones who really stick by episode after episode, and I'm sorry again for the delay. It's, you know my life. I'm an open book, and I share the trials and tribulations of the hectic, fast-paced world of Allied trucking and Euro truck simulating, and I know you live vicariously through me as I go through these missions, hauling the cod. Oh, more farm equipment. I am enamored. And the wood, look at the wood, look at the clean cuts, skilled craftsmanship to put that all together, and the machines that arrange the wood. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The simulation you could have. Ooh. I think about it frequently. It's the central vision of my thoughts and fantasies. Look at this neck and neck. This is what it's all about. 2 trucks on the road, one with cod, one with wood. Whew. Let's see who's driving. A happy fellow, I hope. Hello, sir. Baldo. Don't trust a bald man. Something about that smooth head is awkward and bizarre, and I frankly... Man shaves their head voluntarily. Certainly not me. Many of you have inquired about my hair and my appearance, but it's Pec, Budapest. Oof. There we go. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Go to Austria. What do you fellows say? Go to Austria. Bunk off. Not deliver the cod. Take it to the Austrians, eh? They know what's up. They know the score. The Austrians. Efficient, organized, classy, like these plebeian Hungarians with reactors here in the middle of the city square. Hungary, almost all nuclear powered. They are not going to... Oh, look at the farm equipment in action. Let's just take a minute, appreciate, and honk at it. He knows. He's the man. Big man on campus, eh? More heavy equipment. Ooh, I'm liking these Hungarians even more. Just throwing these tintillating features around. Ooh. Perhaps I should spend more time in Hungary. Really explore the deviant side of simulating the world. Of course, the Japanese have taken that to a level that I'm quite appalled by and not comfortable. The simulating world is not one for sexual nature, but no food, of course, the great Scandinavian fooding company. Lovely apples and peppers. More police. These police here in Hungary. The Gestapo camps over here. Of course, the Hungarians very openly racist, and quite frankly, you can't blame them. With all the Tartars that have come, Cossacks and whatnot, spilling over from dreaded Ukraine. More trucks, here we go. We are making the quota. We are getting in line. How much time do we have left? How's the bullet hit the road? Are we at the border? What is up? Friends, going to Hungary. Big moment in my life. The Hungarian flag. Wonderful. We are entering Honk. Marijuana crops, another big part of the Hungarian economy. Probably why there are so many prostitutes. More farm equipment. It really, the marijuana, really. Again, my estranged brother Thomas used to rap about the stain skunk, you know, the wacky tobacco, the Apache gold, and the monikers that he would have for this illicit Schedule 1 Class A substance were sordid and numerous, but I accidentally partook. Not voluntarily, of course, and I would never admit this, but just hanging out with Thomas in his bedroom, he would roll up a doobie, and many people would, of course, his friends and I wanted to be cool. I would smoke and fall into a deep state and fit of hysteria in the comments, apparently, that I would make. I was so drunk on the elixir of the Jamaican gods that, oh God, the things I would say, they revealed a dark side of my character that Budapest, Peck, that was unfortunately true, and it unlocked a deep, weird, look at the castles of Hungary. Oof. I'm still coping with my own inadequacies, of course, and who amongst us isn't sorting out the traumas of bathing mother as a child and understanding the nature of what a micro-penis was and a hermaphrodite as your mother, and how did that even work? Did she impregnate herself? But, these are questions meant for philosophers, not for the man at Allied Trucking. Can we go back to the simpler time? Can we more police officers that really... Oh my God, look at this beautiful... I'm loving this country, by the way. My initial... Oh, here we go. Slow it down. Make it a wide turn, friends. That's my Euro truck tip of the day. Make it as wide as you can. Ooh, not too wide. But, here we go. Well executed. I have, really... Oh, we're going towards the castle, of course. This castle, and I know where this is in the world, near Pecs, the Hungarian city we're going to. This was Montague's castle, the famous Hungarian playwright who was into some very interesting BDSM practices, sounding, fisting, gaping, of course the latex and funtari of the Japanese variety, and the bulgogi, of course, and the other sordid fetishes. He was a fetish importer. He would travel the world seeking out new cultural fetishes and bring them to Hungary. Many say this was what in part shaped the prostitution culture in this country. And, frankly, he was progressive and beautiful. I am in the wall talking about the Marquis de Sade and this amazing times and tribulations of the fetish experts of the 16th century. And, they really advanced our sexual thinking, and the mores and taboos of the time were challenged. We've gone back to a more regressive side with staunch republicanism and keeping back the erection of the public gaze. But frankly, as a staunch conservative, I have to publicly oppose this. But part of me really wishes to explore deeply the Vitus power. See, this is a German power company with their windmills, perhaps exporting to the nuclear nation of Hungary. Look at this. Badass maneuvers. Oh my God, I've hit the truck. I have to stop taking these wild risks, but I'm a thrill seeker, friends, and I can't change my nature. That's just who I am. What are we going on here? Where am I going? Straight on. Quality in all that I do. That's more marijuana crops. The Hungarians really they have a life. They do their things, my friends. They really do. Fun-loving bunch. Their language is bizarre and complex. Some would say that the closest linguistic comparison is to that of the late Paleolithic Neanderthal, and the grunting and guttural utterances that characterize that group of people. And eventual demise and our evolution, and... Sorry, friends, my voice is failing me, and I must consume some of my lovely chicory. Fueled up, ready to go. Look at me, sailing along the open roads of the Hungarian countryside, running past the Polizzi, without a care in the world. I am the maverick of the road. I am the catapult in your trebuchet. Hoof! Oh, jump the tracks. The train is coming. We can't wait for it. You keep it up. You'll be the master of your truck simulator. And soon the master of Allied trucking as I get moving on my trucking licensing. Friends, I've been working for my cows. Lovely Hungarian cows. Their milk is known. Oh my God. The cows have distracted me yet again. Ness oil. You see? Petroleum-based products going to the Hungarian people. Of course, petroleum jelly, a big part of the Hungarian diet. It keeps their skin healthy and smooth, and frankly, I think the Brits need more of this with our pale, cracked, pasty white skin. The Hungarians have that dirty olive texture that characterizes an influence from the Romani people. More power lines. See the different color textures here. Slow it down. Oof. I mean, the reckless pace of some of these other truckers is just more simulating equipment here. Reckless pace is just uncharacteristically boorish. And frankly, in England, none of this would pass mustard, as they say. But, we're in Hungary, the rules don't apply. The freewheeling bohemians, much like the Czechs. There we go, more wood simulating equipment. Farm equipment. Oh, the Hungarians know how to do it right. They bring you the enticing goods, and they get you in with the farm equipment and keep you with sensual brothels and lower price structures that no British person can ever compete with. I mean, that's a conversation for Mother, but she's one to. Oh my God! What are we doing? Oof. Cutting it out, beating him off the track. Yes, maybe a beat a man off the road. I just did it. It was glorious. This road here, obviously a border marker from that fence. And the Hungarian countryside with its peppered marijuana cultivations and beautiful sparse trees, and this is a country that we can all get behind. Very progressive. Some of the behaviors and thoughts, and the roads are very empty. It's not like the hustle and bustle of Slovakia, or even one of the more Nordic states with their efficiency programs on the road. And don't get me started with the quotas for the various tax tariffs and welfare recipients, of course. Bane of our existence and driver of the Brexit economic exchange. Sorry, friends, I'm rambling. I need to be educating you about the... Oh, falling asleep. Oh, convertible Mustang. The Hungarians really bringing up the California. The Mustang convertible driving down the coast, listening to the Beach Boys, belting out their classic hits. The little old lady from Pasadena. I wonder what she looked like. Probably not that old. Even so, an older woman, what man could resist? The aged nipple, drooping breastline, the wizard sleeve between the sumptuous and pockmarked chies. Oh, to be one with the sunflower. This is the goal of the man as he explores the existential crises of what it means to be a man in the Allied trucking world and make your way. What would I have been doing a century ago in Hungary? Would I be driving a cart? Would I be in logistics? Or would I be a warrior? Very sleepy, of course. We have Soon be there. But my avatar here is growing weary of the journey, and I must say I am as well. It's been a time, friends, and it's nice to catch up and chat. We have the lovely city of Peck here. It's been discovered, and when you discover a new town and city, the hell with the red light. We have a quota. Oh my god. I have my moments here, friends. Slowing it down, speeding it up, honking the horn like a mad lad. Here we go. What is going on here? More nuclear plants. Nuclear, of course, and then the coal. Hungarians power hungry. Electric sex machines. Of course, the Japanese know all about that. Here we go. Ooh la la, let's make the quota. Turn the corner, you are winner! All the cargo here. Real men hauling cargo. Get to Peck. We've got it down. Madness in Hungary. Oh, here we go. Madness in the cockpit here. Oof. Slow it down. No need to speed. Make the slow and wide turn. What did I hit? Damn Hungarians. There we go. Park the truck. What? If I moved it again? So close! What have I hit? I'm stuck on the goddamn gate. What am I doing? So close. I'm gonna be late. Trado. Big freight company here in Hungary. Make it! You cockamamie bastard. There we go. Where do I need it? Let's play it. So if I'm in a hurry. Always. 743 kilometers driven, 9 hours. Fuel consumed. My job, satisfactory. Experience points, big up. $10,000. Yeah, lost some fines here. Damage penalty. Come on. Well, that's the world of trucking. You win some, you lose some. There's the... What do we have here? Anyway, friends, this is the end of our little journey today, and I want to thank you all for being with me again. And I wish you all the best with your world of Euro Truck Simulating 2.